Good morning. It's Tuesday, June 10th, and we've got troops, Marines now in California. Sooner or later, these guys are going to wake up and find out that they have the right to refuse what they consider to be illegal orders. And when that happens, all shit's going to break loose out there. Not hell, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a friggin' mess. Speaking of messes, oh, sorry, I'm still very sick, so bear with me. RFK fired all 17 of the advisory board on CDC advisory board on vaccines. Now, this is an example of putting somebody who absolutely knows nothing about medicine or disease, but is basically a witch doctor in charge of everything. And I'm saying if because you never know with nature. Nature can screw with you, or it can just turn around and be very, very, very calm to you. We have another pandemic. I expect to see several 100,000 people die because of the ineptitude of the White House. Starting at the top and working your way down to this little shit, RFK Jr. How can a man with a storied history, whose father gave his life for the country, how can you have a man so screwed up in charge of the health service, the health department? It's just not smart thinking. He is a ridiculous individual. He ran against Trump to be president. I mean, they'd have to kill everybody in the cabinet, I think, before he would get into the succession line. But, you know, he's never going to be president. That's the one thing you can basically bet on. Excuse me. He's going to be stomped into the ground probably before that. I don't know what's going to happen there. That is just so stupid that you have a man. You know, most people that get into these positions that aren't 100% trained go around and they sit down and they interview the people that are there, and they say, well, what do you think? You know. And they keep a lot of them because these people are intelligent. They're well educated in their field, and that's what you need. You don't need some idiot who knows nothing running around shouting, you know, the sky is falling, which is what this idiot does. He's another one of these people that does knee-jerk reactions to things, you know. One of my friends posted what she thought about it. She said he doesn't want anybody to contradict his theories. You know, and that's fine, but you're playing with fire now, and it's the season of insect-borne diseases. It's the season of COVID. It's the season of everything right now, and it's all going to come at this guy, and he's dropping the defenses. The rest of the world's going to be fine, I think, because the rest of the world is buying up all the vaccines and everything and storing them properly and using them, and this guy's just going to go, you know. I don't think he can get a disease because I think he's got too much shit in him already, you know. Some people that mess around with all these various chemicals and everything and drug abuse and everything else and have abused their brains so bad they can't get sick. When I was an alcoholic and I was drinking, I was never sick. Okay? I think in 10 years I had one cold turned into strep throat. That was because I was surrounded by it. I didn't have any choice. So I don't see, you know, I don't see anybody here facing that probability. I don't think we have. I think we're just really in deep shit if something happens, and not just there. It's everywhere. What happens if this thing with the Marines that he stationed in that Trump ordered into California, if that goes haywire? You know, Trump is hoping for a shootout because he wants to declare martial law. He wants to take over the state of California. Reason? It's the fourth largest economy in the world. Not just the country, the world. And this moron can't stand to have somebody, you know, especially somebody in the United States who's better than him. So I just really don't see a lot of future for the United States right now. I'm sorry, but with these idiots running it, and you got Hegseth, he's going to tell you how much it costs. No, he's not. He's going to bullshit you about the cost versus the cost of not doing it, you know. And he's going to tell you how dangerous these people are. The dangerous ones haven't materialized yet. The really crazy protesters aren't there yet. If they're lucky, they won't get there before the military leaves. If they get there and the military's there, there's going to be a lot of dead bodies. Because most of the National Guardsmen have never been in combat. Some of them have, but most of them haven't. Same with the Marines. They've never been in combat. You have no idea what it's like to see a bullet whistling by your head or see the guy next to you get his head blown off. It just does something strange to you. Your psyche is ruined, you know. So that's just something I don't want to see. What else is going on? I hear what's his name? Howard Stern is screaming on the radio that Melania should be deported. I don't know whether that, you know, where that's coming from. He used to like Howard. I mean, Donald. Donald was a good, profitable guest for him. They'll help him build up his show, you know. But now it looks like they don't like each other, which is normal for Trump to piss off somebody that was a friend, you know. That's what he does. It's kind of like a passion with Donald, you know. He doesn't want friends. He wants people that he can piss on, and then he can, you know, go about slamming them and everything like that, and that just makes him look good, you know. Supposedly it doesn't. It makes him look dumber. You know, if these guys were as bad as you said, they said, why don't you get rid of them? You know? But, you know, who knows? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just not getting enough sleep. They're still investigating the situation down here where the presidential candidate was shot and assassinated, sorry. And here it's this headline: Trump panics as incriminating video goes viral all over LA. Let me tell you something about these videos that go viral and all that stuff, all right? They last about a day, maybe, and they're gone, all right? That's the problem with instantaneous news. You see down here, they're into the third news cycle about the assassination, and they're covering every angle that they can possibly do, because it's a 15-year-old kid that did it, you know. And even if they gets the maximum, I think the maximum jail time down here is 38 years or something. He'll be out 43 by the time he gets out or something like that, 53. You know, he can still go out and kill a few people. And he'll be very popular in certain areas, you know, especially if he keeps his mouth shut all that time. Somebody will offer him a book deal, and then that'll be the end of him. But it's wacky, you know. When I came down here, guns were very hard to get a hold of, and then recently, somebody I know got a gun, and then was told that they can't use it. They have to hide it because it is illegal now. They turned around and made it illegal again. It's for self-protection. He lived on a farm. He doesn't live there anymore, so who knows. But they can't go to the range and go shooting anymore. You know, I don't know. This is a very strange world we live in. But I don't know. They're talking a lot of stuff about Newsom and Trump, and Trump is just a jealous motherfucker. He's so pissed off that California had the fourth largest economy in the world, and Trump didn't know about it. Trump knows nothing about it, and he wants to shut it down. He wants to turn California into a big prison camp. He's an idiot. Most of the people that are there, and not too many of them live there, the movie stars and whatnot, can't stand him. So I don't know, if that's additional fuel for the fire. I can't wait till he goes after New Jersey because of Bruce. He's going to. He's just such a pathetic man. I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for people that know him. I can't wait to read this article about Milani that's gonna, from this viral video. Those viral videos last about a day. See, if you read a newspaper, the newspaper stays around. You'd put it on the shelf and you go back and you read it. You put it in the bathroom and you read it until, you read it every day till the next issue came out, and you'd read it in depth. It's just, life is different. You're into scanning everything. Everybody's into immediate results, and it doesn't work that way. That's why we're in the mess we're in. You wanted immediate results. Trump promised you immediate results. He's given you immediate results. Not the ones you want, but he's given you immediate results. I have something I have to see if I can find in my email. Hold on one second here. This was sent to me yesterday, and it's the second time I've seen it. And the last time I saw it was much more in depth than this one was. It's about his big, beautiful bill, and some of the things that are in it that are shocking, folks. Shocking. That's not there. I have to go over here. Hold on a second. I wanted to read it from there because I can read it from there. Ready. 1 second. It's going to be in my trash bin. So it deals with the stuff that's in this bill that nobody knows is in this bill. And people aren't paying attention. And this is how shit happens bad, That's how it's done. I mean, it was done with a lot of issues over the years, I can't find it. What the hell happened? You people don't keep the stuff that people send to me? I don't know how old the article was that she sent to me, so maybe that's what it is. All right, I can't seem to find it, but it says things like they give him the right, the right to refuse to obey Supreme Court rules and Supreme Court decisions and whatnot, and a few other things like that. where he is just going to be totalitarian. It's an enforcement of his totalitarian desires. You know, I don't know if it's it's real. So like I said, this is the second time I've seen it, and supposedly it also allows him to put forward the possibility of a third term or even becoming king. So yeah, this is a pretty serious thing. I'll find it and post it to my Mastodon accounts, Universadon and Social, as soon as I find it. All right, I don't want to take time away from everybody else's thing today. So, all right, you know what to do now. Hit the copy button. Hit the copy button. Comment button and comment. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Hit the like button and love me, baby. What's not to love? Fat white guy with white hair. Come on, let's get it on now. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, folks.